right, Detroit, we are back. So we're here up at the year 2 playoffs. We did end up having a better season than the last. Did not look like it about halfway through, but we pulled it out, had a 100-point season. We improved on our last season by 1 point, so that happened. We did a season wrap-up in the last video, so we looked at all our stats, we looked at everything else. The last thing I'm going to go ahead and do is view the draft class. So looks like we've got some of these guys scouted here. Grant Huey might have a couple more X factors by the time it's over. Now, what I will go ahead and do is I am going to go ahead and assign our scout out one more time just to make sure we've got everything going. So let's go ahead and scout specific players. Actually, so I did see in the comments, if you do something other than prospect and comparison, you'll actually find like the rest of their stuff out. So what I'm gonna do is we are just gonna go for everybody. We're gonna go find prospects, prospect quality. We're gonna go late first round for a month. That's what we're gonna do for everybody, is late first round for a month. I like that. Yeah, I think we're going to be good with that. So I'm going to go through this, do this really quick, and we're going to come back with probably starting off the playoff simulation. So I'll be right back. All right, so we got all of our scouts sent out. We've got late first round quality all out until May 12th. So when that time frame comes around, we will go ahead and resend them out for another month. Go ahead and look at how much they've uncovered. But until then, I think we are good to go ahead and get into year 2 of the playoffs. So we're starting up another little streak here, 2 years in a row in the playoffs. Now, let's go ahead and move Dumoulin up with Sider, Larson down with Petrie, Hannafin with Edvinson. We do have decent depth on our defensive side. Our offensive side looks pretty good as well. I don't have really any complaints about what we've got on the offensive side. And I have no complaints about Ville Husso. So I do expect a decent run in the playoffs here. What we can go ahead and do is go up a couple days until the regular season has ended. So we're just going to go ahead and use this. Oh, please tell me that didn't go into edit lines. It did. All right, so we can back out of here, and we're just going to advance day a couple times until the regular season has finished. There we go. NHL season complete. Regular season. All right. So we've got the Pittsburgh Penguins. We are 8-2 going into the playoffs. They're 4-6, so they barely cut it. Yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to view their lines. They no doubt probably still have Sidney Crosby, but let's see what other kind of talent they're looking at. I wonder if they still have like Jake Gensel, which they do. They still have Malkin at 38. They still have Crosby at 37. But they are missing the depth like we have. I mean, a 79 on the third line, 270s on the fourth line. They definitely, I mean, I think they compare with us for defense. They got more studs. But this third line defense is also worse than ours. Who do they have in net? They have Tristan Jarry in net, so that's going to be a good goalie for them to have in net for the playoffs. But all in all, I think it's actually a pretty comparable matchup here. Now, let's go ahead and go look at the playoff tree for you guys. See what we got here. So on the Eastern Conference, we got New Jersey against Columbus, Pitt against Detroit, Tampa against Montreal, and Florida against Boston. Over in that Western Conference, we got St. Louis and Dallas, Arizona, Colorado. Interesting. Vancouver, San Jose. Interesting. And Oilers, Vegas. So that is pretty interesting. So last thing we're going to look at is we're going to go to player stats here. And we're going to go to the entire league. Oh my dog is going crazy right now. And we're going to look at some of these awards. So Austin Matthews nets himself another 60-goal season. Connor McDavid gets himself 111 points. Your plus-minus leader in the NHL is Carter Verhaeghe at plus 48. And then your Vezina winner is probably Connor Hellebuck, if not Thatcher Demko. So that's what we're looking at. Hellebuck is with the Canadians. So, and there's Husso sitting third in the league in wins and pretty modest save percentage. If you go to like minimum 30 games, so you have all starters pretty much. Actually, let's go 40 because I did see some weird guys in there. You go 40, he's on that first page, and you go minimum 40 games. He's right there, third in wins. So can't complain too much about our goaltending situation. Let's go ahead and get right into the playoffs, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and do that slow sim on every game. Skip the first 2 periods. Watch overtime and elimination games. So go ahead and get right into it. I mean, I think our lines are the way we want them. They're hot coming in. We don't want to change anything. So let's get right into it. First period of the year 2 playoffs. Here we go. We are up 1-0. JT Comfort with a goal. All right. Period number 2. They tie it up 1-1. They got Boyd. All right. Here's the third period. We are being outshot, but we can easily bring that back in the third. Can't do it with giving up. Okay. Wow. That was rough. Oh, come on. All right. We killed those off. I mean, that gave us the chance to win this game. And we have overtime in game number 1. All right, let's see how this goes. We're only watching the overtime for elimination games. Remember that. I don't want it taking up all of the video and we only can watch 3 games in here. We did have a power play and Daniel Sprong scores on the power play with that rocket of a shot. He's been really impressing me so far this year for the Red Wings. I know we're only 3 games in, but he has been really impressing me. So took an overtime win on their home ice. How did they have home ice? All right, best lines the Griffins. That's fine. I don't know how they had home ice, though. That's weird. All right, well, it doesn't matter because once you lose at home ice, you're in trouble, and they've lost at home ice already. So let's go ahead and get into game number 2 here. Here we go. First period, game number 2. They take the 1-0 lead with Boyd. All right, period number 2. Oh, and they take a 2-0 lead, Chris Letang. We are out shooting them heavy. We have a power play here. We needed to make that one work. That's a big momentum shift if we can make that power play hit. We'd have to get one soon if we want to come back in this game. We are out shooting them like crazy, but just can't seem to solve Tristan Jarry, huh? Yeah, Erik Karlsson seals the deal on Husso. 3 goals in 4 minutes. That's pretty tough. Yeah. Game 2 is going to go to Pittsburgh here. That's all right, though. We took one on their home ice. If we don't lose on home ice, we win this series easy in game 6. All right, so let's get up here to game number 3. All right, and let's go ahead and simulate this game. Vegas is up 2-0 on the Oilers. That's pretty interesting. All right, game number 3, period number 1. Here we go on home ice. And they score 3 in the first period. Oh, all right, period number 2. Oh, and they score 2 more. We bring it back. We bring it back to a tie game, and then they score 2 more. All right, we got another 2-goal deficit going into the third. We're out shooting them like crazy. Do we bring in our backup for a game? I mean, oh, Ville Husso gave up 6 this game. And we can't score on a 5-on-3. Oh, that hurts. We have 47 shots. Oh, Husso gave up. Oh, it's an empty netter. Okay, it's an empty netter. I mean, Husso still gave up 6 on 30 shots. That's awful. We're down 2-1 in the series now. Did we give Husso a game off? Yeah, we have to do it now. We can't do it in a 3-1 series. We're not going to do it in a 3-1 series, so let's go ahead and give Husso a day off, see if he can reset his mental, because that was a rough game. Let's go ahead and give Husso a day off. Let's go ahead and get Alex Lyon in there. Give him a playoff game after that. Pretty rough start. Or a pretty rough game by Husso there. So Alex Lyon is getting himself a playoff game. So that'll be interesting for him. Let's go ahead and see how he does. Game number 4. This is a must win. This is a must win right here. I don't want to have to win 3 in a row. Period number 1. We're up 1-0. Andrew Kopp scores a power play goal. All right. Period number 2. All right, we're still up 1-0. Period number 3. They have a power play. Okay. A shorthanded on Husso. Why is Husso? All right, we got another power play goal. Their backup is in this game too. I wanted ours to be in, but much to my chagrin, Huso only gave up 1 goal on 40 shots, so can't really complain too much about that. All right, so Lucas Raymond has a separated shoulder. He'll be back June 28th. All right, well, I mean, I can best lines it because then that puts Konechny on the first line. So, yeah, we can go ahead and best lines that. Give me 1 second. Let me blow my nose. All right, so we are back. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I would like to win this one so we have a chance to win 1 out of the next 2 rather than both of them. So this is a big game here for me again. Every game here is big now. So let's go ahead and get through period number 1, I guess. Here we go. We're down 1-0. Zach Aston Reese, who's actually on the Red Wings, is getting that first goal against Huso. Let's go ahead and get to period number 2. And we do get 3. All right, so on home ice, we come out, we get a shorty, Larkin gets 1, and then Sider gets a power play goal. All right. So, looks pretty good going into the third. We got that 2-goal lead. We got that 1-goal lead instead. All right. We got to hold out here. We got to hold out. This is a big game. We don't want overtime. It's not an elimination game, so we wouldn't watch it, but oh, come on. Big penalty kill. Okay, perfect. Looks good. So, looks like we're taking game number 6. All right. Game number 6? That was game number 5. That was game number 5. Right? That was game number 5. All right. Alexander Doucette. I thought that was going to say Alex DeBrincat. Oh, my. I was going to freak out. All right. We're up 3-2 in the series. We have no Raymond, but we're still making it work. Here we go. Game number 6. We have an elimination game, so if it goes to overtime, we're watching it. Period number 1. Here we go. 1-1. Crosby scores. Veleno ties it up. Here we go. Period number 2. Still 1-1. All right. Period number 3. Wow, we are being very limited on shots, but it's about quality, not quantity. Jonathan Berggren puts us at a 1-goal edge, and we kill off the penalty. Here we go. Can we take it in 6? We have home ice advantage this game, and we... Ricard Raquel scores on Ville Husso with 8 seconds left. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're watching overtime. All right, here we are. Oh, gotta change the visual settings. Sorry. Played some hot games in between these recordings. Visual settings, we're going true broadcast. All right, here we go. All right, and we're back, so. There we go. All right. Controller down. Here we go. All right, up the middle. Oh, good chance to start. Good chance. Oh, all right. We got a penalty. All right, here we go. Detroit's got a power play here. And it's Jake Gensel in the box. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the chance here. We've got Larkin, Konechny, and DeBrincat out right now with Fabry and Sider. Oh, we actually probably have 5 forwards. Oh, no. Fabry? Oh, walks right in and gets a good chance, but they're not pressuring him. Can I change the strategies right now? I can't. We need high pressure on these guys. All right, here we go. DeBrincat entering the zone on the left side. Over to Larkin. Tries to get over to DeBrincat. Oh, he does get the shot off. Let's see here. Can we set it up? We have no defenseman on the power play. All this no pressure, man. This hurts to watch. All right, Sprong breaking it out. Finds Larkin down the middle. Larkin takes a blast. And we get an offensive zone faceoff finally. All right. I did put on the retros for these teams, make it a little more visually appealing. So, here we go. Second power play unit. We got Beauvillier, Kopp, and Comfer. That's a penalty kill unit. Oh, man. Ah, that best line's really screwed us. All right, well, keep that in. Oh, good try. Aston Reese dumps it the rest of the way in. Rasmussen is all right, but I feel like he should be playing forward spot. All right, Beauvillier finds his way in. Come on, guys, join him. We need... Oh, my God. This strategy is killing me right now. Done nothing on this power play because we just don't have the right strategies. All right, Comfer finds his way in. Cross crease to Kopp. Kopp forces an offensive zone face-off, at least. We've just got no pressure on... We've got no forecheck on the power play. What's that all about? Moritz Seider lays a big hit, at least. All right, Seider steps up. Oh, big save by Jari. Nice. Let's go. There we go. All right. So Detroit wins round number 1, 4-2. They win it in game 6 at home ice. Pittsburgh gets sent home in round number 1. All right, there we go. That's what we like to see. All right, looks good for us. Let's go ahead and get through this. Yep, handshakes. There you go. You got Crosby and Larkin. All right, there we go. So Detroit wins game 6 with a score of 3-2, Thor to 2. And we take the series in 6 games. So we don't know who we're gonna have yet. So unless it's gonna be that Boston, I don't think it is though. I don't think we're gonna have Boston in round 2. So gonna get up here. No, we got the Columbus Blue Jackets in round number 2. So May 12th. So pretty much after this series, we can go ahead and send our scouts out for 1 more month. But here we are. We're in round number 2 of the playoffs. We've been here before. We were here last year. So let's see if we can make this. Let's see if we can get some work done here. Game number 1 of round number 2. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Period number 1. They're up 2-0. Johnny Gaudreau and Eric Bemstrom. All right, not ideal, but we can regain from this. Here we go. Texier gets a goal there. All right, let's see. Can we make something happen in period number 3? It would have to be big. It would have to be really big here. They have a power play and they score a power play goal. Kent Johnson, U of M guy, comes back to Detroit, or against Detroit technically, because Columbus is home ice again. And we had such a long power play that didn't make anything happen. All right, Columbus's goalie stood on his head. That's what we can put that game on. Put a shutout down on a pretty good offense, so nothing we can really do there. That's fine. We just can't lose on home ice. We got to beat them on home ice, can't lose on home ice. All right, here we go. Game number 2, round number 2. Get off to a better start. There we go. Seider and Kopp with a power play goal. All right, that's what we like to see. Period number 2. All right, we hold that lead. Sounds good. All right. So we're up 2-0. We're up 2-1. With an early goal in the 3rd period by Columbus. They have a power play. We got to kill that off. All right, big. All right, big. Dylan Larkin scores on Merzlikins. That's what we like to see. All right, we got another power play. Let's just ice the game. Oh, we got another long one that we can't convert on. Oh, my God. Okay, but Berggren gets a goal from behind the goal line. All right. What happens? There we go. We're up 4-1. And we win game number 2. Here we go. We won on their home ice. Comfer has a concussion. Oh, man. All right. There we go. Go ahead and get up to game number 3. We're getting riddled with injuries here in the playoffs, but we're somehow making it work. Here we go. Period number 1, game number 3 of round number 2. We start strong. Moritz Seider and Dylan Sprong. All right. Period number 2. We do give up 1. We're going into the 3rd with the lead, though. Here we go. Come on, don't give one up. Don't give one up. That's a long one. That's a really long one. What is happening? Oh my God, we spent the first 8 minutes of the 3rd period on a penalty kill. What just happened? And Daniel Sprong, not Dylan Sprong. Daniel Sprong gets a goal late in the 3rd, over halfway through, to seal the deal. All right, there we go. We haven't lost on home ice yet. We're up 2-1 in the series. Here we go. If we can win this one, we put a stranglehold on this series, and it's just a matter of time. All right, here we go. We got to win this one. We can go to the conference finals if we do. Period number 1 of game number 4. Here we go. Get off to a good start. There we go. Bergeron with a shorty. All right, period number 2. There we go. Daniel Sprong and Konechny. Sprong's looking good in the playoffs. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get to period number 3 here. Here we go. Shots are pretty close. We're not being crazy outshot. There we go. We got a power play. Let's ice the game. Oh, all right. Well, half the third is killed off. We're still up 3-0, and it looks like this game is pretty much going to be in the bag. Here we go. All right. And it looks like we took a stranglehold on this series. All right. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. We have got game number 5. Game number 5, we're up 3-1 in the series. We got 3 chances to win 1 game. Let's go ahead and simulate up to this day. Moritz Seider is fully healed. Let's go ahead and best lines that. All right, so really quickly, we're going to see what is our injury report looking like. So, where are we? Yeah, injury report. I want to see how many guys we got out of our main lineup here. We've got Comfer and Raymond, separated shoulder. He's not even going to be back for the playoffs, unfortunately. Comfer, if we can win this series, we can get Comfer back. So that shouldn't be too bad. Now, we do have 2 forwards down. So what does do we have a defenseman playing forward? We do. Okay. You know what? No, we got to pull somebody up. We got to pull somebody up. I don't want him playing forward. Taro Hirose. Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's get Hirose up into the NHL. We can go back to NHL, edit lines, and then we're gonna do head coach preferred. Here we go. So we got Hirose playing forward instead of Jake Wallman. Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and go back to this. I actually really liked this. So yeah, these guys, I mean, that's why I only grabbed them for 1 year, because I knew they would start dropping off. So we're gonna have to do something in the off season for that, but here we are. So we've got our forward slotted in there for 2 injuries, instead of Jake Wallman playing right wing. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna get right into this. We're in an elimination game, so if it goes to overtime, we're gonna watch it. Let's see here. Period number 1 of an elimination to send us to I was gonna say to send us to the conference finals, but we're down 2-0 in the first. We can bring it back here. Wow. Robbie Fabry, DeBrincat, Bergeron, and Fabry again score 4 in a row to put us up 4-2. Laine brings them back within 1. But here we go. We got a lead going into the third. Don't blow it here. Kill that penalty. There we go. All right. This is big here. Halfway through the third. Do we go to the conference finals? 5 minutes left. Oh, Chinakhov ties it up for them. And we're going to overtime. All right. This is okay. So because we're going to overtime here, I will let you guys know this video is going to run a little bit long. We're going to be a little over the 30-minute mark. But this is going to be, we're going to save the conference finals and potentially the Stanley Cup for next video. So we're going to go ahead and get into this though. I will catch you guys when we're in the game. All right, here we go. We are here. So we've got another playoff overtime to watch here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I like that they were up there a little farther though. Edvinson trying to find some space, find an open player. There we go. All right. Oh, and DeBrincat gets rocked in the D zone. All right, we got to break this puck out. Come on, guys. Break the... Oh, come on. Oh, all right. Good poke check by the goalie. That'll help the breakout. All right, Larkin with gold wheels. Should be able to break away. Oh, come on. All right. Here we go. Got to stand tall on defense here. Over to Laine. Husso makes a big save, though. Big save by Husso. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, sorry about that. You guys got to still watch gameplay. I had to get something from my dog. All right, Edmondson over to Hannafin. He's in alone. He scores! There's the elimination right there. That's why we watch these overtimes. We're going to the conference finals, baby. All right, so we have done it. We won the second round of the playoffs 4-1. We got the Montreal Canadiens who just swept the Bruins. Wow, the Lightning are gone. The Panthers are gone. The Devils are gone. If there's a year to do it, it's this year. And the Avalanche might be gone. They might be. They might be. Let's see. Here we go. All right. We should get some players back. Current playoffs is over. All right. When do we get Comfort back? We get him back on the 16th, so he'll be there for game number 2. We've got the Montreal Canadiens and the Avalanche are gone. All right. We got Vegas Golden Knights against St. Louis Blues. Detroit against Montreal in game number 2 of the conference finals, respectively. So, really quickly, I just want to see what the Canadiens have. Let's take a look at their lines. I want to see how this stacks up. All right, so Slavkovsky, he's getting pretty good. Nick Suzuki's up there at a 91. Caulfield's up there at an 89. All right, they got a decent team. They got some decent depth. They got Mantha on the 4th line. We've got them by a mile on defense. Who do they have in goal, though? They've got, oh yeah, they got Hellebuck in goal, that 91 overall goalie. Yeah, he's been playing great. 2.3 goals against, 3 shutouts, and a 922. All right, so yeah, I mean, they're definitely putting in their work. All right, they got a good squad. They got a good squad. But all right, well, we are up at the conference finals. The Red Wings have made it here. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals, so we're going to go ahead and leave this video there. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.